Oh, man. You always gotta love this song. I gotta say it. Chucky, ducky, quack, quack.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida,
Kelly's confidence is magnetic, Book.
Everything about her draws you in. Kelly just gets better in the ring every time we see her. She knows good looks are what gets you checks and championships. Oh no! Oh, here comes Tatum Paxley. Tata isn't quite all there, but you have to admit, she's quite the competitor regardless.
And her opponents, first, from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley had a bit of a rough start. She was rejected by Diamond Mine and then took a strange turn. Known to have various fixations, whether it's on championship gold or certain superstars, or her doll collection. Yeah, she's not beating the strange allegations. What is she doing? This woman may need to be committed. Only thing Paxley's committed to is the quest to be the best in WWE. A Hall of Famer who is as classy as they come.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
Miss Keibler obviously has legs for days, ideal for dancing, but also for kicking people's heads off.
Put in a lot of hard work to prove she belongs in WWE. Stacy's not just a pretty face.
Surprisingly tough, impressively resilient. Can't keep this woman down or count her out.
She's a dancing star, but a mean streak a mile long. Mean streak almost as long as her legs.
The lady to mess with.
This is one superstar you don't want to mess with. Got that right.
And from Los Angeles, California, Victoria
has seen and done it all. She's not afraid to brawl. Yeah, Victoria is always ready to push the envelope. She can be barbaric when the match calls for it. A true trailblazer. An innovator of in-ring mayhem. Four superstars in what is easily one of the most chaotic type of matches in WWE. The fatal four-way match. For this competition, we're kicking things off with Kelly, Tatum Paxley, Stacy Keibler, and Victoria.
And you know the action is going to come at you fast and hard. And a fatal four-way, but you gotta keep your head on a swivel in there, because you got enemies up.
Going to the cover. Meanwhile, it's Tatum Paxley. Puts an end to the pin attempt there. Corey, this is possibly one of the hardest stipulations you can face in WWE. Yeah, and that difficulty only goes up if you don't adapt yourself easily. You're facing three very different opponents, and you have to treat them as such if you want to even begin to have hope in this one.
Stacy sidesteps that.
Down with a backbreaker.
And now getting some space outside the ring. Smart move by her.
Kelly on the floor and looking under the ring now. She's going for the cover. Meanwhile, we have Keibler. Elevates the shoulder.
She's still too fresh, ready for much more.
Oh, man, by the hair.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, she fights Kelly back. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Right into the chin. She's going into the pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
That kick out took a lot of energy.
Stop to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. The kick connects.
And that can put Kelly in her place.
Yeah, Keibler came prepared for this matchup. My goodness, the bulldog out of nowhere.
I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. What a barrage of stops.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh would definitely leave a welt.
Crashing into those cold steel steps. The confidence of Keibler clearly through the roof.
Your legs have to feel like jelly after you got spun like that.
Caught with a neck breaker.
Oh, back in this thing.
Brutal face buster. Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is another. Every strike more devastating than the last. But she's compromised.
Spiked with that DDT, man. Oh, incredible sit-up mat slam. And Stacy's craftiness not exactly doing the trick.
Oof, that's the clothesline. And a schoolboy attempted.
Then we see Keibler
attacking with full force.
It seems like that's left. She's going for the cover. Kicks out after one.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Dropping that. Victoria retaliates.
Look at this on Tatum.
Quick-looking suplex.
Oh, man. Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation. Standing on the hair.
She counters it. She's starting to struggle here.
This could be it. It could end right here.
They'll break up the pin.
Taking control of the situation right there.
Sit-up, slam.
Not mature ones there.
Stacy about to end this fight.
Looking for the pin.
That might be pure muscle memory.
But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon.
Some good thinking. Even quicker movement right there.
Sit-out mat slam.
Smacked in the face with a kick.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Victoria crafting an attack.
With the DDT. And misses on the frame.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Stacy shutting the door right now. And stops the pin.
A little too close for comfort for her.
Under the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
These will keep you down. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. And spring back elbow. Got her in her clutches.
DDT plants them. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Jawbreaker! Call the dentist.
Fire hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Legs caught.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Nice acrobatics here and spinning around and head scissors. This has been an exquisite performance tonight.
And we still haven't seen a decisive blow. Victoria never saw that coming.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
Stacy's going up. And there's new life in Kelly after that attack.
I bet Kelly is just looking for a way to end this. It cannot go on much longer. And we've just witnessed what it means exactly to have adrenaline in your soul.
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. She's being prepped for something. Dishing on a suplex. Scoop slam sets things up.
There's Kelly with a counter. She turns it around with the reversal.
Uses an elbow to disrupt.
Victoria connected full force with the chair.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
That can finish Keibler off.
Pin attempt on Victoria.
I guess she doesn't want this thing to end. Not a smart decision, though.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Gets lifted into position. Down and shoulder. Wow, that hurt.
Screw senton.
Ouch.
Sleeper slam.
Boom. Stop to the belly. Boom. Read that one.
Kelly's home.
My hammer shoulders down. And still in this.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three.
What a rock is caught here from way up. Oh, what a clubby blow.
Oh, man.
Heading to the top rope here.
A DDT drives the head into the ground.
And she just broken up that pin. Now here's Kelly.
Victoria gets out of it.
Catches the leg.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Breaking up the pin count there.
Kelly thinking about the win.
Kelly, two. Well, Kelly finished things now.
Two. look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Conclusion to this fatal four-way. That might have been one of the most entertaining fatal four-ways we've ever seen.